some random person. Oh, did you see that? All right, welcome back to another School Principal Reacts. If you don't know me, my name is Brandon, and I'm a school principal from the U.S. state of Georgia. Continuing on with Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide, Season 2. The first 2 episodes of Season 2 were a little edgier, a little crazier than Season 1. Not too bad. I wasn't crazy about the first episode. The second one was okay. Looking forward to this one here today. This one is called Pep Rallies. Pep rallies are definitely a part of school life and are something that this show hasn't really addressed yet. I'm curious to see whether this is going to be the classic Ned's kind of realistic style. I always say that this show is one of the most realistic of any that I have reviewed or reacted to. And of course, I'll be reacting to it for the first time. So we can watch it here together. Just a reminder to subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And if you are a subscriber, thank you very much. Without further ado, let's get into it.
Pep rallies. Some kids are into them.
We got pep. Yes, we do.
Yeah.
We got pep.
And
How
some
about
aren't.
you?
And some are not.
Mm-hmm.
That would be a no.
So if you're full of school spirit,
Yeah, that's definitely true. So pep rallies usually happen right before the big game, typically football, but any sport. Most schools will have some sort of pep rally during homecoming week or right before a big rivalry game with another rival school. They'll have a pep rally. And yeah, some kids are into it. Some kids really just aren't. That's very true.
try your best to spread the pep. Ned?
Is that him?
Wolfie.
Wolfie.
Beloved school mascot and purveyor of pep. It's my job to get everyone fired up for today's pep rally.
That's pretty funny. Yep, the Wolves right here. Just about every school is going to have some sort of mascot, and a lot of schools will have a costume like this that somebody dresses up in and kind of jumps around during pep rallies or the football games, sometimes other sports like basketball, and they just sort of run around and hang out with the cheerleaders and jump and act kind of crazy. And I guess Ned here gets to be the mascot. That's pretty funny.
Boomer! Are you excited for today's pep rally?
I hate pep rallies.
Woo! I love them! Woo!
Okay.
When? Since I found out Wolfie gets to cut class all day.
Okay, yeah, there you go, bingo. So I kept wondering, like, this is a little out of character for Ned. I couldn't see him really acting this way. It's kind of overacted. But then he says he gets to skip class. And I don't know that that's really true. Now, right before a pep rally, the cheerleaders or the band or the mascot might get out of class just a little bit early to kind of prepare. But in general, no, not a whole lot, no more than any of the other sports teams, which is going to be at a minimum. Also, just a quick comment, I don't see a costume school mascot like this a lot in middle school. You see it far more often in high school. Most high schools will recruit someone to be the school mascot at the games and various events, but I haven't seen it really at all at the middle school level.
Woo! I
Okay,
hate to sound unpeppy, but you look totally ridiculous.
he does.
Steady, Rose.
And then here he comes.
What?
I don't know what that's about.
The cape's kind of long.
He reminds me of like a stunt person, like somebody who's going to jump a bunch of cars with a motorcycle or something with the helmet and everything. I have no idea where they're going on this one.
Because it's today's pep rally, Super Cookie, that's me, jumps off a mini trampoline, flies 50 feet in the air, and closes off this semester's pep rally with the monster slammer.
You mean you're gonna
Yeah, and I've never heard of this. I don't know if the school sanctioned this. I kind of hope not, because he could get hurt here. Typically at a pep rally, you're going to have your band play some stuff. You're going to have some cheering. You might have some fun and games of some sort. You're going to hear from coaches and players, and maybe play a couple of games with certain groups, or like little spirit games, see who has the most spirit, which is basically just who can scream and yell the loudest, and that kind of stuff. I've never seen like a stunt like he's describing here.
You're gonna kill yourself.
We all said last semester's pep rally was lame. So this time I'm spicing it up with my own kind of pep.
Yeah, but how did you get Missy? I'm head cheerleader and I own the pep rally meeting to approve of the slamma-jamma.
Easy. I went over ahead.
Cook's slamma-jamma idea totally reeks. We can't let the pep rally be run by.
And this must be a new character. I don't remember this character appearing before, unless I just am forgetting. Let me know.
geeks.
The pep rally could use some spicing up, but it does
Spicing up.
sound dangerous.
Mhm.
Right. He'll break his legs, arms, ribs, and cheeks. If he misses that slam, he'll miss your gym class for weeks.
Okay. Oh, coach. So she's going to let him do it because she's thinking, well, if he does get hurt, then he won't be in my class and I won't have to deal with him anymore. That's not good, coach. Don't do it. But it looks like she is going to allow him to do this. And if she allows it, knowing that he could be hurt and then he gets hurt, she could be in a bit of trouble for that. This is really not a good idea.
In that case, the slamma-jamma is on!
Not
And stop all your rhyming. It's annoying.
Good luck, Cook.
good.
Pep rally is gonna rock. Go Wolves! Go Wolves! Go Wolves!
I'm really starting to wonder why I hang out with you guys.
Do I smell lack of pep?
I'm just bummed because as co-captain of the volleyball team, I have to give a peppy speech.
Oh, yeah, volleyball. Yeah, I was wondering why is she in the little athletic gear, but I forgot she's on the volleyball team. It varies from school to school what athletic teams you may have. Most schools at the very minimum have football and basketball and baseball. The others kind of vary depending on your school. Volleyball, I've been at schools that have volleyball. I've been at schools that do not, just because there isn't enough interest. And then soccer, golf teams, swim teams, tennis teams. It just depends on how much interest there is at the school and if there's a coach that can do it.
I want to give a great speech, something that'll really get the crowd pumped for volleyball. Any tips?
Tips. Here we
If
go.
you need help giving your speech extreme peposity, try brainstorming ideas with your friends.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty good, I guess. Come up with ideas. And they are right here. I mentioned that sometimes you hear from the players, maybe the captain of the team, and she mentioned she's the co-captain, I guess, with Crabgrass. And so, yeah, she calls it a speech. Most of the time, the kids will talk for, I mean, not even a minute, maybe 20, 30 seconds at the absolute most. Really, they just go up there and they say, hey, come out and support us. We're going to win. We hope to see you at the game. Or if you're supposed to wear a certain thing, they'll say, wear this color or that color, or wear your school T-shirt or whatever it is. They'll just get up there, talk for maybe 15 seconds, and then sit back down or whatever.
Get together with the other captains, share some ideas, and make sure your speech brings the pep to the people. That's a great idea. I'll see you guys at lunch.
Okay, he's going to hurt himself for sure.
Telling you, lose the cape.
And by the way, I have seen professional outside groups that you can pay to come and do something like this, the trampoline slam dunks and all kind of other stunts, but I've never seen students do it. That would be a real problem if you allowed that and he got hurt. Yeah, the coach could get in trouble there if something happens to him. That's
How are you
funny.
gonna do that from a trampoline that's 20 feet away?
Okay, here we go. It's Gordy. I saw the custodian closet earlier in the background. I was wondering, is he going to make an appearance? And if so, is he going to get fired? Now, him providing a trampoline, I'm not going to say it's a firing, only because in this instance, it's like the school / the coach has kind of authorized him to use that. So, which I wouldn't do. We'd never do that in real life. But hey, the school's allowing it, and he's giving him, I guess, a better trampoline. So I'm not going to call this firing yet, but we'll just see what happens here.
Most powerful super cookie launching system ever assembled.
Oh,
Behold, the Nitro Tramp 5.
Nitro Tramp.
What's the 5,000 for?
I have no idea. In fact, I'm not really sure what the nitro's for either. Oh, but these are the same springs the astronauts use.
What do they use them for?
I told you too much already.
All right,
Yeah, I'm like, astronauts use springs? I don't think they do.
let's do this.
Hang on there, Super Cookie. First, we need to test drive this baby
Mm.
with the help of an adult volunteer. Anyone? Just me? Okay. Now, look, I'm doing this for 2 reasons. 1, I don't want you to get hurt. And 2, I made it, so I get to go first. All right. Now, it is very important to align the trampoline in such a manner that you do not overshoot the basket. Thus,
I can't wait to see what he's
ensuring
going to do
the
here.
perfect slammer jammer!
Okay. What?
Okay.
I don't know what that was in terms of the little graphics there, but let's keep going.
I think I need to loosen up those springs a touch.
And I think I need to spend more time enjoying the fact that I don't have to go to class all day.
All day, huh? Yeah, it's like, what are the kids doing? Just wandering around. I saw various cheerleaders and him just sort of walking around doing nothing. Usually on pep rally day, really nothing happens differently until the pep rally. And maybe you let your football players and cheerleaders and so forth and the mascot down to wherever the pep rally is taking place, maybe 30 minutes before, 40 minutes before. And that's really just so they can get in their uniforms and get in position and ready for the whole rest of the school. Because typically you call the entire school down to wherever you're having the pep rally.
We are the Wolves and we rock. So let's hear it for the Wolves. Trust me, pep rally crowds love speeches that rhyme.
Well, I don't know about the whole rhyming, but let's go Wolves. I mean, that's usually pretty much the extent of any speeches. I mean, I wouldn't really even call it a speech. They just say, all right, we're going to win. We want you guys to come to the game and we'll see you there. Yeah, go Wolves. And that's kind of it usually.
That didn't rhyme.
Yeah, it didn't.
It didn't?
You're the girls' basketball team captain, right?
Yes, I am.
And you're giving, hopefully.
Yeah, I'm wondering, are these new characters going to stay and we're going to see them in future episodes? Or are these just kind of one-time appearances? I guess we'll find out.
Crowd pumping speech like me too, right?
Yes, I am.
So let's kick around some speech ideas and see what we come up with.
Yes, I am.
And I
What?
just remembered you moved here from Paraguay and don't speak English. Woo!
That's horrible.
So come out and see our volleyball team. You're gonna like it when we come out and spike it.
No.
I got nothing.
At least it rhymes.
It stinks!
Yeah, it does kind of stink. I can see some boos after that, getting booed off. All she needs to say is, hey, we're going to win. We want to see you guys at the game. Yeah, I mean, I've never heard anything really deep happen at these little speeches. They just say how they're going to win and they need your support and come to the game. And that's it, usually.
I hate my speech!
It's not that it's bad. It's the same thing at every pep rally.
Come see our
Hmm.
team. You're not on it, but we're great. We rock!
Yeah, kind
How
of.
about the kids in the stands who rock? Teams aren't the only ones here who deserve a cheer.
Our math
Okay.
team didn't lose one match.
Yeah, and he's right here, Coconut Head, which is why a lot of the time they do introduce the teams and they might call the players out one by one and have some music. But they also have little games, and several of the schools that I've been at have some sort of spirit contest. It's been different at each school that I've been at, but they have like a spirit contest to see who can yell and scream the loudest. Basically, just about every school I've been at has some variation of that, and maybe some other little contests or games or whatever, so that everybody does have some way of participating in the pep rally instead of just the sports teams.
We didn't get one cheer either.
Our chess team won regionals, and we don't get a cheer.
Yeah.
Or cheerleaders.
As vice president, I drafted a number of great pep rally ideas that included everyone. Best Spirit Awards, Teacher
Yeah,
Tricycle
Vice
races.
President. 101 pep
Hey.
rallies.
These are cool. What happened?
We've got spirit, we've got game. But these ideas are totally lame.
Yeah, and honestly, I haven't seen a lot of this where there's some sort of conflict between the various groups at the pep rally. Usually everybody just sort of comes together and has a good time. The kids are usually just thrilled to not be in class for a short period of time and just are able to have fun during the pep rally. So I haven't seen this. Now, it is important to give these various groups recognition. I haven't seen that done a whole lot at a pep rally. Usually you recognize them in other ways, but you could. They mentioned the chess team and other different groups. You could include them if you wanted to. I just haven't seen it before.
I really thought we were gonna make this rally great this time.
We were making it great for us,
but not for everyone else, which is who this rally is really for.
Yeah. Okay, I kind of see the central message here. I'm wondering where they'll go with this. So they're trying to say, okay, the regular students, I guess you could call them, the students who aren't on the football team or the basketball team or the cheerleaders, they're important too, and they want to enjoy the pep rally too. Now, in my personal experience, most of the kids do enjoy the pep rally, even if they're not quite as outgoing as some of these other kids with the yelling and the screaming and the cheering. Usually they do like, hey, getting out of class, and it's something different and it's somewhat entertaining. And usually there's a way for them to participate as well. I don't know many students that just don't like pep rallies so much so that they don't even want to go. Nah, they go. They enjoy at the very least having a break. Now, they're all sad for some reason. And he falls, of course. Some random person. Oh, did you see that? So they've got this kind of thoughtful music, and she comes up reading a book, and he jumps out in front of her, and she just punches him. Oh, man, that was funny. Again, okay, it's getting old now. Oh. Okay, they're overdoing it a bit with, I don't know if you saw that. So I forgot his name, the guy that's vice president of the student body gives this cheerleader some ideas, and she takes his book and throws it in the trash. And just like the principal, I mentioned in some other videos that the principal is always portrayed on movies and TV as being this person that just hates everybody and he's harsh. I don't know a ton of principals like that. Some really are kind of like that, but not a whole lot. And this image of the cheerleader as being stuck up and arrogant. Now, are there student cheerleaders like that? Yes, there certainly are. But there are many more that are just pretty normal and just like cheerleading, and they're good students otherwise, friendly, down to earth. Definitely this image, I don't see it all the time. I do see it, but not that much. And I just noticed, I think one of those girls was on the Huge crew maybe, and now I guess they're also using her as one of these cheerleaders. That's interesting. What is going on here? This is kind of weird, I have to say. They're really overdoing it with them acting all sad and down and depressed. Doesn't seem like there's all that much to be depressed about. Seems a little manufactured, but I know the message they're trying to get across. Let's see where they go with this. Okay.
I got it.
I need your help.
And I need some laser lights, a fog machine, and a hydraulic lift.
This really is going to be the best pep rally ever.
Okay. Wonder what they're going to do. Yeah, that's pep rally. Okay.
We are the Wolves and we rock, so let's all hear it for the Wolves.
Yeah. Except for the end, that's pretty much how these little speeches go. It's pretty simple to the point. not a whole lot of depth to it.
Yeah!
Dude, we stepped in something outside and we can't get it off.
With a hole in the walls, there's no doubt about it. With a hole in the walls, let's hear you shout it.
And usually there are cheers, and there are cheers where the cheerleaders get the kids to like yell something or participate in some way. I've never heard everybody just sit there silently. They always scream whatever it is. I've never seen this happen, not even once.
You guys are lucky to have us. We're rhyming our butts off for you. I'd like to see one of you come up here and try to get you pepless out.
And again, with this image of the cheerleader that's all stuck up and talks like this with this kind of rhythm that she has. Now, have I heard that before? Yes, but kind of rare, not very common. Again, most people who cheer are just really into it, yes, but they don't quite behave like we're seeing here.
Go Missy, go Missy, go Missy.
Okay, here we go.
Go Missy, go Missy, go Missy.
What?
Go Missy.
Oh, he's like go away, maybe is what he meant by that. And by the way, I always see this. Where are the teachers? I haven't seen a single teacher in this episode. I haven't seen Mr. Monroe. I haven't seen Mr. Wright. I haven't seen anybody except Gordy. He's the only adult, and he's not very trustworthy. I like him, but he's not very trustworthy. But I haven't seen a teacher yet. And usually there would be like a teacher or a coach. Oh, yeah, I did see the coach. That was about it. So she would not allow this to happen. She would not allow Ned to do this, obviously. And then they cheer. That's horrible. And you know, if you think about it, going back to the bullies episode where they realize they're kind of being bullies when they try to get Loomer back or whatever. And what he's doing to this cheerleader girl, even though she wasn't behaving very well, is really just as bad when you think about it.
There's a lot to cheer about here at Polk, and our
What is
sports
he
teams are
doing?
only part of it. This is the home of the Wolves. So let's hear it for all the Wolves out there.
Okay.
Let's hear it for the math team.
Let's hear it for the math team.
Yeah. Okay.
And the chess team.
And the chess team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I don't know if I've seen this at a pep rally, but I have seen, I don't think we called them pep rallies, but I have seen other events where all the different teams or clubs of the school are kind of recognized in some way. And yeah, that's a good practice.
And the drama club.
Mm-hmm.
And the sewing club.
Rowing club. Oh, yeah. The best
And our
cross
future
stitcher.
leaders, the teachers.
Yeah, I did see a couple of teachers on the back row, although that guy on the left, I don't recognize him, but I did see the teachers up on top. And usually for a pep rally, you are going to have a few teachers on the top row. You're going to spread them out, have a couple on the bottom, a couple in the middle, some standing down on the gym floor, just to kind of disperse them out so that there's no shenanigans that happen during the pep rally.
And the golf kids.
The golf kids. I don't think you can get away with that.
Come out and see your Wolf volleyball team. You're gonna like it when we spike it.
Nah. Should have stopped while you were ahead.
Whoa.
And they all start screaming.
Now who wants to see Super Cookie's Extreme Monster Slam a Damn a Ding Dong?
And you know, something else I think is funny, you know, obviously this could not be an entire school here, but I think it's just about the entire cast of extras for this show that appears on the show, or unless they just got a bunch of random people in for this one scene. I wonder what they did here. Okay. And again, you can pay people that will come in and put on a little production for you like this, but I've never seen a kid do it for the same reason that actually the head cheerleader mentioned he could get hurt, and that would be a problem. I'm wondering what's going to happen here. All right. Okay, what's gonna happen? Yep, okay.
Hey! Man, this pep rally stinks.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Now what?
And I'm guessing they both get up and they're totally fine and there's no problem.
I've got some ideas that'll make this rally great, with your permission, of course.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, and honestly, a lot of times the athletic coaches, and this is pretty funny, seeing the coach, look at her face on the little tricycle. They do kind of organize the pep rally, or another teacher or some sort of a club sponsor, or again, a coach. They will typically be in charge of putting together at least the activities that go on during the pep rally. This is pretty funny here, though.
Whether you're the home of the Wolves, the Tigers, or the Slugs, make sure you include everyone in your
Yep. I have seen this before. Something where it's easy for different people to participate, or you have like prearranged people that will come out and represent different classes or groups in some sort of silly contest like this. I have seen that before.
Get the teachers involved too.
Mm-hmm.
Give out awards for best dressed.
Yep, I've seen this before too. Little awards or just recognitions for whoever has like the most spirit or the best costume, if there's a costume involved, something like that. I have seen that before.
And most school-spirited. And get a local business to donate a half-court prize.
Yep. Local businesses will donate things, particularly if you give that business a little bit of recognition and at least tell everyone, hey, this business donated this item. They will do that. That's very true also.
The school pep rally is great when everyone's involved.
If only I could try just one more time.
Oh, man. Yeah, and see, here's the thing. This is like the worst version of this ever, because think about it. Cookie went to the coach and said, can I do this stunt? This exact girl said, no, don't let him do it. You can't let him do it because he'll get hurt. And the coach allowed it anyway for selfish reasons. And then this girl got hurt. That's a pretty major lawsuit. If I'm this girl's parents, that's a pretty big lawsuit here, especially if I can prove all that. Yeah, that would be a huge problem for this school. Oh, is he going to try it again? Here, let's see what they do with this. Let's see where they go with this. The trampoline slam dunk, the trampoline dunk, the trampoline dunk shots. All right, well, that was the episode. I actually really liked this one. I wasn't so sure about season 2 when I did the first episode, New Semester. I was wondering a bit about what this season would be like, but seems to go back to classic Ned's. Very accurate, most of this stuff, except that the students just seem to be wandering around aimlessly all day long, and there were hardly any teachers doing anything. But I understand you can't really feature them if it's going to be all about the students and the pep rally. I really did like kind of the overarching message about it's not just about the athletic teams, but they do tend to play a pretty big role, because typically these pep rallies are scheduled right before a big game. So that's kind of the focus of it. But you do have a little fun in games, and you try to make it fun for everybody and have a way for other people to participate. So that is very true to life. Still enjoying this series, and I plan to go all the way to the end. Thank you, those of you that put me onto this series at the very beginning. But I do plan to go all the way to the end of this one, no matter how long it takes. But I'm going to leave the video here. If you're not subscribed, please click that subscribe button below. I do appreciate that, and I'll see you on the next video here on School Principal Reacts. Thanks for watching.